Who are you waiting for? Because most people who feel stuck aren't stuck due to practical reasons. They're waiting for someone to confirm that what they already know is true is true. Welcome to Daily Power Boost. I'm Shawn Michael. This isn't a podcast about pushing harder or fixing yourself. It's a space to see clearly how your experience is actually being created. Each episode offers a simple shift in understanding. Not a tactic, not a hustle. A clearer view of thought, identity, and the patterns you've been living inside. Because when misunderstanding drops, relief rises, energy returns. You move forward with calm, sovereign clarity. This is your Daily Power Boost. Welcome back to Daily Power Boost. Last time, we looked at the goal that changed, how to honor what you built without letting it hold you hostage to a direction that no longer fits. Today is a quieter version of the same problem. Sometimes the want is honest and the decision is obvious to anyone looking at it from the outside. Still, nothing moves because somewhere underneath it all, permission hasn't been granted. This is what it looks like in practice. Not exactly paralysis. Motion, lots of motion. The research and preparation, refining the idea until it's airtight, but never quite making the move itself. Because the move requires something preparation doesn't, a decision made without external validation first. This is the identity mechanism underneath that. Most people learned early that permission was something granted from the outside, by a parent, a teacher, someone whose approval meant something, and that acting without it carried a specific kind of risk. Not just failure, disapproval. That disapproval for a child trying to navigate a world they didn't choose was genuinely costly. So the habit formed. Check first, wait for the signal that it's safe to proceed. That habit made complete sense back then, and it's been quietly running your decisions ever since. Which means the permission you're waiting for isn't really about the decision in front of you. It's about an old agreement you made with yourself that forward movement required someone else's authorization first. The person whose authorization you're waiting for, often they don't even know you're waiting, or they wouldn't withhold it if they did. The gate, it's real. The gatekeeper, mostly in your head. When you stop waiting, it looks like this. Not recklessness or burning everything down because you finally got tired of the loop. It's something quieter than that. A decision made from the inside out, without that usual check to see if it's been approved. The first few times, it feels strange because the approval signal never comes, and you realize at some point you were the only one who ever needed it to. What comes instead is something more durable, the specific confidence of someone who chose. Not someone who waited until choosing felt safe. That confidence doesn't announce itself. It just changes the quality of how you move. Less pre-apologizing and less performing the careful consideration of someone who isn't sure if they're allowed. More just the thing done because you decided it was yours to do. One question for you today. Think about something you've been preparing to do for longer than the preparation actually requires. Ask yourself this question honestly. Whose permission am I still waiting for? And when did I decide that person had authority over this? The second part of that question, that's where the real answer lives. If you've been circling a decision and finding that the preparation never quite becomes the move, it's worth looking at what the wait is actually about. And that's a conversation we can have on a clarity call. Check the show notes for a link. Next time, alignment. Most people treat it as a feeling they're waiting to have. It's not. It's a decision you make before the feeling arrives, and that distinction changes everything about how you build. With strength and heart, I'm Shawn Michael. Stay close. Thanks for tuning in to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential. Remember, transformation starts with action. So take today's insight, make it your own, and awaken your inner potential. Because remember, greatness begins within. Catch you tomorrow for your next Power Boost.